The book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 16, and he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save except he that had the mark of the name of the beast, the number of his name. All praises to Yahweh, by Shema Shai, Wahara Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect that are seeking to be the elect of the nation of Israel. They're scattered abroad amongst the heathen, some looking like the heathen. Beginning at 144,000. Preacher teacher the prophet, Shalom. Now as you see this AI overview, Cash Law 2025, right? It says Cash Law 2025 likely refers to several spending bills at both the federal and state levels that aim to protect the right to pay with cash. A prominent federal bill is the Payment Choice Act of 2025, which has bipartisan support and seeks to ensure cash remains a viable payment option. At the state level, the Cash Act in Ohio will require businesses to accept cash payments for transactions under $500. So you see, they're trying to push forth a law that requires states to accept at least one form of cash payment transactions under $500. All right? So what are they saying? Digital currency is going to be the new currency. And it's going to lead to the MOTB. Remember, they're going to start off with cash still being an option, a limited option, but eventually it's going to roll over to a digital system, and that's going to be the only way you can buy or sell, which eventually is going to be by way of the MOTB, which you're going to need the implant of the chip in either hand or in your forehead. Now you read it in the NLT, it says he require everyone. Now you get this word for required. You know what? I'm going to keep this up. Let's get into etymology. So you keep this up. Let me see. Shit. Require. Not allow this phone to cut off. Verb action word to ask someone a question, inquire. A sense now obsolete. Let me see. To seek, procure, petition, demand. You see, demand. That's what I want. See, so eventually they're going to demand everyone to take it, meaning it's going to be mandatory. All right. So eventually cash is no longer going to be an option. So when you see these laws in place, if you're looking at it saying, yeah, they're going to save the dollar or trying to save the dollar, no, you can't save the dollar because prophecy says, as we just read it in Revelation 13, 16, and 17, that cash is going to be obsolete, meaning done away with. And the only way you can buy or sell, be able to buy or sell, is if you got this digital technology in you, which is the MOTB. Revelation 13, 16, NLT, he required everyone. Esau is going to require everyone. This beast system is going to require everyone. These Edomite so-called white people are going to require everyone. And it's going to be global. Small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Free and slave, to be given a mark on the right hand or on the forehead. And no one could buy or sell anything without that mark, which was either the name of the beast or the number representing his name. The word cause, the Greek, poio, we always get it, to make with the names of things made, to procure, construct, form, fashion, to make ready to prepare. You see? You see that? I, to make, i.e. constitute, which is going into law, or appoint one anything, to appoint or ordain one that, you see, to make, i.e. declare one anything, you see? So it's going to be mandatory. Soon, cash is going to be obsolete. All right? Done away with. So when you see little laws being introduced, like, yay, they're going to save the dollar. No. You can, no. The dollar is done. All right? It's been done away with. That's why things are happening. The Fed talking about dropping the rate again in December, talking about pumping more money into the economy. And Trump talking about getting out $2,000 checks in 2026. Yeah, the dollar dead, man. All right, just count his days. And it's 3 breaths left. All right? That's why you see all these things taking place, so they can bring forth this digital system, which is going to bring forth digital currency, which is going to lead to the MOTB, which that's the only way you can be able to buy or sell, meaning function within the society. Now back to AI overview, it says right here, well, we read all of that. It says federal level, Payment Choice Act of 2025, HR 1138, S.2326. This bipartisan bill is intended to protect the right to use cash. Its goal is to ensure that customers can continue to use cash as a payment method. Provisions. The bill may include measures like prohibiting charges for cash payments and providing options to convert cash to a card without fees. Status: the bill has been introduced in Congress and is currently under consideration. State level, Ohio Cash Act. This bill was introduced in the Ohio House and will require businesses to have at least one point of sale option that accepts cash for transactions under $500. Purpose: the legislation is a response to constituents, constituents who have faced issues with cashless stores. Status: it is currently awaiting a hearing in the Ohio House General Government Committee. Other state laws, similar laws protecting cash payments, have already been passed in other states and cities, including Colorado, New Jersey, New York City, Philadelphia, San Francisco, and Washington, D.C. It says what this means for you. If enacted, these laws could impact major retailers, potentially requiring them to maintain at least one cash accepting register. The legislation is part of a broader national trend to ensure access to cash. The specific details and implementation will depend on whether these bills are passed into law. It doesn't matter what they do with it, it's going to be phased out. Period. All right? Eventually it's going to be phased out, man. All right? But yeah, I just wanted to hit this real quick. Matter of fact, that cash law 2025, the word cash is an acronym. And the acronym is currency access to spend here. All right? It's called currency access to spend here. All right? But yeah, I just wanted to hit this real quick through the spiel and power Yahweh Shema Shai. This digital, this MOTB is coming, man. All right? Hell, it's already here. They just putting things into place. They're gradually putting things into place to make it mandatory. Stay prayed up in the names of Yahweh Shema Shai. Shalom.